I want to say special shout out to anyone yesterday who gave me well-wishing, birthday messages. I do appreciate that. And I did my best to try to say thank you to everyone who did, but it's kind of tough, especially the second half of yesterday when I got wrapped up in real-life stuff. It was kind of hard to respond to everyone on Twitter.
What an amazing, successful stream I had yesterday.
Let me tell you, folks. Yesterday's Persona 5 stream, not only was the gameplay successful, I finished up the first dungeon and moved into a new section of the game, which was awesome, but I also managed to have the most successful stream I've ever done on Twitch, and that's not an exaggeration, between the amount of people that were here watching, the amount of people who were cheering, the amount of people who subbed, and the amount of people who tipped me. It was by far the biggest and most successful stream I've ever had.
Oh my god, excuse me. YouTube has decided they will no longer give advertisements to any channel that does not have 10,000 total views.
So what's happening essentially is what YouTube is doing is prioritizing who gets the ads. Non-controversial channels and channels that have at least 10,000 views or more. So what may happen, okay, is, we'll see, but what may happen is the ads may be divvied out more appropriately to people, and therefore
maybe ad revenue will go up for certain people. Now, I don't know if that's going to be me. I have no idea, okay?
I have absolutely no idea. But it remains to be seen how these changes will affect anyone on YouTube, okay?
You guys are awesome, and you are the reason why I'm still doing this as a job. The bottom line is if you guys and gals weren't here every day, and if you didn't really come out to support me in the past month, I'd be gone. I would have had to throw in the towel and give up. I don't want to give up. I want to keep going. I've been here for 8 years and more than 8 years, and I want to keep this thing going.
And we're evolving too. That's the other thing. You got to evolve to survive. Maybe the move to Twitch is the right one. Maybe right now with all the negative shit going on with YouTube, this was the right move. I think it was. So I'm very happy that maybe I made this change, and it may have been at the perfect time. Really, seriously. But I'll say this, folks. As I just mentioned to all of you, it was a month ago when I started this new streaming effort. And at that time, a bunch of people came and subbed to my channel, okay? Well, guess what happened overnight, everybody?
I lost about 20 subs here, so I've had over 270...
subs? Over 270 subs, folks, here on the channel. Now I'm down to like 250. Because what happened is a lot of people last month probably subscribed to the channel with Amazon Prime, and didn't realize it was running out, and it ran out. So FYI, folks, if you did subscribe with Amazon Prime a month ago, and you want to have that continue, because you get these badges for your continuous subscription to the channel.
You need to renew that right away.
From what I'm to understand,
oh, excuse me.
From what I'm to understand, I think you need to do it within a certain amount of time. I don't know what the time frame is to keep that badge. Alright? I have no idea. But, FYI,
just throwing this out there, you might want to keep your eyes open and see, oh man, did my sub expire, and resub quickly.
So please consider resubbing. If you did fall out of the sub, just be aware of that. Keep your eyes open for what's going on here, folks, okay?
But one final thing, there may be some change stirring up here shortly, folks.
There may be some positive news shortly. I don't want to really... I'm going to knock on wood here. Knocking on wood, okay? I've been I've had something in the works for a few weeks here, okay? And it's been a very slow process. It's been, basically, let me put it this way. I don't want to give you too many details until I have things, set in stone. But I may have some positive news for everyone soon. And it would actually be some really positive news in regards to certain game franchises and things. Let me just put it that way. And maybe without spilling the beans, I'll just say, it looks like maybe I'll have, after 2 months of kind of negative shit going on with YouTube, maybe I'll be able to turn it around a tiny bit. We'll find out, though. Alright? Oh yeah, one final thing. I see a lot of people in the stream chat are talking politics today. Listen, that's to be expected. When there's world events going on and the big talk of the town is politics, I realize that people will be talking politics, but...
I am not a political channel. I don't want to be a political channel. Alright? This is a gameplay channel.
So I will ask you this, please, folks, especially once the gameplay starts, please keep the politicking to a minimum. This is not a place for people to be able to kind of stand on a soapbox and say, I believe this and this and that. You're really supposed to be kind of talking about the game, alright? And I'm not going to try to be a Nazi here and limit what the stream chat can talk about, alright? But, basically, I don't want the entirety of the chat to be completely derailed during the gameplay today and be talking about completely off-topic stuff, okay? It's hilarious. Actually, the truth of the matter is that people have been trying to spoil me on this game. I've gotten a few messages that were obviously, like, attempted spoilers.
But the spoilers these idiots are giving me are, like, end-game spoilers.
Characters we haven't even met yet, you know, situations that we haven't come into yet, so I'll read it, and I'll start to comprehend that maybe it's a spoiler about the game, and I'll realize that nothing in the spoiler has anything to do with what we're doing now, and I just, wipe it from my mind.
So literally all the idiots who've tried to spoil this game for me have failed miserably because they don't actually give pertinent spoilers. They're morons.